Hello, fellas.
Hi, Sean. How are you?
It's such a pleasure to meet the both of you. This movie is so much fun. Obviously, I watch it from the comfort of my couch, but I feel like this also needs to be experienced on the biggest screen possible. It just looks so gorgeous, and I'm gonna find a way to put it on a crazy IMAX screen or something. I want to be in this world. It's amazing.
Let me know when you do that. I'll show up.
There we go, party time. I do want to start off and asking the both of you, do you remember the moment each of you fell in love with the world of Star Trek? And we'd start with you, Alex.
Yeah, I mean, there were two pivotal moments. One was when I was a kid. One of my best friends' dad worked at JPL, the Jet Propulsion Laboratory in LA, and we would watch reruns of Trek. And I don't think I understood at the time, but that's when I realized that the people who were actually making things that went to the stars were influenced by Star Trek, which was a big one. And then seeing The Wrath of Khan as a little kid was definitely a big bang for me.
For me, it was just being a 10-year-old watching KCOP and watching TNG and looking at that world and being like, oh, everybody in that world, they're just humans. Like within. There's humans and they all get along, and then they have issues with aliens, and there's even some aliens that are part of the humans, and I just thought that was such a fantastic future that I really wanted to be a part of, and that my hopes and dreams, what if in 100 years that's what we're doing, What if there's a parallel civilization where that's happening right now? Anyway, I really wanted to be a part of it, and lo and behold, here I am. Go figure.
Alex, can you tease what the future of Star Trek looks like to you?
Well, right now, it looks very much like Starfleet Academy and Strange New Worlds, because we're just about to wrap season 1 of Starfleet Academy and just about to start our next season of Strange New Worlds. So, we have our hands very full. To me, I'll tell you what I think is most important. What I don't want to do is put out so much Star Trek that it starts to become ordinary. And I don't want to put out so much Star Trek, making these shows and this film, it's a full contact sport. It's 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, all the time. And if you're doing many, many, many versions of Star Trek all at the same time that require that kind of time commitment, what's going to suffer most is quality. And so one of the things that we are really, really careful about is making sure that when we decide to tell a Star Trek story, not only do we have the time to tell it right and the resources to tell it right, but also that we're totally inspired to go to work every day and do it. We don't want to just become a factory that's just pumping out product. That's not good for Star Trek, and it's not good for our souls. So I think that is what's most important to us. I think that Star Trek is going to go on and on and on forever. There's just an infinite number of stories. It's an infinite story idea generator. And to me, the thing that's most important is making sure that each story feels different, but also of a piece. If you feel like you're getting the same story every time you watch Star Trek, you're not going to be able to differentiate one from another. But if each show or each movie has its own tone or feeling, then actually it's really exciting to see what the next page turn is going to be in the world of Star Trek. And so those are our goals.
No, that's super exciting to hear, and I'm glad, Olatunde, you're a part of this, and can't wait to what you give to us next with Star Trek. We're both major fans and nerds, and so I trust everything we get in the future from the both of y'all. Thank y'all so much for your time.
Thank you, man. Thanks so much.
Thank you. Nice talking to you.
Yeah.